You gotta go out.
Check the feed out.
Okay. Yeah, it's beautiful though, man.
Yeah, we in the game.
Okay, come on.
Hey, Shalom.
Shalom.
Hey, before we get started, I want to give our praises, honor to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Hawadash.
Hey, the bonus to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and who will.
Come.
Peace and love to the elect of the nation of Israel. You know, with Jim at Memphis Count, just come back in through spit power of Yahweh Shai with another lesson. And pretty much the lesson going into wherever God you believe in, gonna have to save you in the time of trouble, man.
Right.
Because that's what come upon the earth. Straight tribulations, calamities, disasters. You know, a time like no other, the scriptures say, man. So pretty much we're gonna let the scriptures do the talking, Lord willing, this lesson be edifying to the elect.
Come.
So you know what, since I said that, I'm gonna start with the book of Jeremiah.
Go ahead, bro.
37. I'm gonna start at 6. This Jeremiah 36. Ask you now and see whether a man do travail with child. Therefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins. It's a woman travail, and all faces are turned to paleness.
What that mean though? What they going to? All right, the time of trouble.
Right.
You see? When I say a man is what I say a man what?
Do travail with child.
Do travail with child. Because you know when a woman have a child, she's screaming. She holding you, she squeezing you, but she feel that pain. So guess what? In the time that's coming, known as Jacob trouble, guess what? Men and women's gonna feel that same pain. All right, that's why I say gonna be gnashing the teeth. Yep. You see, because the pain that you gonna feel. All right, this the time that's coming upon America. It's already going on, Venezuela, so to speak. They catching it. You know, but wait till it come to America, aka Babylon the Great. See, this was gonna get Keisha mind right. You know, this was gonna get JoJo mind right. JoJo then gonna have a change of mind. All right, when he starts to see the calamity come down upon Babylon the Great. All right, when you start to see the food is being issued out. You know what I'm saying? They cutting your water and your lights off. You know, you can't barely pay your bills. Now they putting you out on the street. Now you're forced to live with someone, or you're forced to do this or that. You see, it said when you go to 2 Ezra 16th chapter, it said this is the beginning of sorrows and great mourning and great death. See, our people don't have the mindset of looking into words and asking what that word means. Sorrows and great mourning and great death, great famine and pestilence and evil and war. You see, our people don't look at the fact of what the words mean. They just look at the word for what it is. Y'all heard that word before. But you're not actually looking it up and see what it means and apply it to the scriptures in the time that's coming. All right? So whatever God you believe in that day, hey, it better be your high by Shemal Shah. Because God go back to power. Yep. So what power you gonna believe in? What power gonna deliver you? You see? Go ahead, bro.
Verse 7. It said, alas, for that day is great.
What day is great? Jacob trouble. Yep. Jacob mean who? You so-called Negroes, Latino, and American Spanish. The Southern Kingdom and the Northern Kingdom. Their day is great. All right? That the Lord gonna bring what? Trouble upon us. Trouble. You know? Because who disobeyed the Lord? We did. The so-called Africans, they did. You know, the so-called white people, they did. Because what? The laws wasn't given up to them. The so-called Chinese, Japanese, the Arabs, East Indians, they did. We disobeyed the Lord because we made a covenant with the Lord. We made an agreement with the Lord. You see? You got it out.
Yeah, Jeremiah 37 said, alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble. Woo. But he shall be saved out of it.
Now, who is the he? It's talking about the elect. And when you're going through elect, it's the men, first and foremost, the 144,000, but you also have believers, which is consistent of men, women, and children that believe in Yahweh Shema Shai. So the only one that's going to be saved out of the trouble and the evil that's come upon this place, man. That great and dreadful day of Yahweh Shema Shai, which is what? Fastly approaching. I know you said that in one of your videos. Slowly but surely. It's fast, but it's slowly but surely because we dealing with a different time than Yahweh Shema Shai dealing with. That's why one day with the Lord is 1,000 years to us. Yep. We're on different time span.
Yeah, it said don't tell, wait for it.
Yeah.
It will surely come. But it's Jeremiah 37 in the NLT. In all history, there has never been such a time of terror. Woo! So pretty much this day, this specific day here, cannot be compared to slavery, 70 AD, right? The Great Depression.
Yeah.
Whatever.
The first death.
Yeah. This day is read again. In all history.
In all history.
You see, it said there has never been such a time of terror. It will be a time of trouble for my people Israel.
Right, because no history book is better than the Bible. Because the Bible is the true history.
Right.
You know how Esau got his own curriculum? He tell you certain parts how Esau say how civilization started. You know what I'm saying? He got his own history. But no, the Bible is the true history. So read it again what you said out.
Yes, in all history.
In all history. So you gotta add everything up that happened upon the earth.
Everything bad,
Throw it in one pot.
Catastrophic events. Jacob trouble for the top that, man. So you're gonna have the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, the true and only power to save you, man.
That's right.
Because Scripture said the gods of the nations, they are idols, man. They don't breathe, they don't smell, they don't talk. So whatever God you believe in, so you still believe in Jesus Christ, that nigga gonna have to save you. You believe in Buddha, whatever God you believe in, they're gonna have to come and rescue you, man. But let me finish this in the NLT. It said, in all history, there has never been such a time of terror. It will be a time of trouble for my people Israel, yet in the end, they will be saved.
Right. At the end, who gonna be saved? The elect.
Yep.
All right, I'm going to judge this for y'all. And you just hold that revelation. You know what I'm talking about? I'm going to judge this for you. This is Judges. All right, 10 and 13. And it says, ye have forsaken me and serve other gods.
They're speaking about Israelites, man. Yep. So-called Negroes, Black, Hispanics, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. And wherever Israel been scattered to, man. They may look like the other nations, but they still back to Israelite. Yeah. Our people still forsaking the Lord to this very day. Saying Most High Christ blessed. That's come on, man.
Yahudah.
Right, you gotta get with the program, man. Go ahead.
It says, yet ye have forsaken me and serve other gods, wherefore I will deliver you what? No more.
So the Lord, he told you, he's not gonna deliver you no more, man. So you gotta stand on what you believe in that day. Go ahead.
Ooh, that's tough. That's tough. You know how Jake always say, you know what I'm saying? You gonna stand on 10 toes, what you believe in. Because Keisha got the same mindset too. We have different beliefs. My Jesus and your God, or my God and your God. I'm just gonna stick with mine. I don't want to talk about that right now. I believe what I believe in, you believe what you believe in. But wait till that day, nigga.
Yeah, they think it's Planet Fitness, no judgment zone. Hey, no, judgment is every day is judgment.
Wait till that day. You gonna wish you knew the power of Yahweh Shema Shai. You gonna wish you could call upon that name. Because you're gonna be trying, like it said right here. Let me go and get it. Watch, go overboard. Verse 14. Go and cry unto the gods which you have chosen. Let them deliver you in a time of tribulation.
Right, in the time of your disasters, man. You see, the gods whom you have chosen, whether it's yourself, right? I'm self-made, your money. So whatever God, cause anything you put before the Lord, that's your God, man. You see? And the Lord told us we should have no other God before him, man. But I got a precept. This is Micah 4:5. For all people will walk, everyone, in the name of his God. And we see that today. I'm going to walk in Jesus. I'm going to walk in this. I'm going to walk in woo to woo. Okay, walk in it. let your lifestyle be about that, man. That's why Christians always say, "Come as you are." You know.
Yeah, because when you deal with Christianity, dealing with Jesus Christ, He accepts everything under the sun.
Mm-hmm.
See, it's a standard and it's a requirement when you come to serve the Lord. So you have to change. You have to be changed. It's a certain way the Lord accepts you. When you go into a club, 35 or about 25, 30 and up, they don't want no tennis shoes on their floor. You can't come with no jeans, so to speak. You know what I'm saying? No head on. That's a requirement, right? But guess what? Nigga do that. Nigga go buy some motherfucking $100 gators. Some Sperry's.
Some slacks.
Cut his hair, get lined up, put a sweater on, some slack, and go in there and try to get a beer. So how much more the Lord, when He requires a change in you? You can't eat this, you can't eat that, you can't do this, you can't do that. And it's for your own benefits. People have a problem with the order of Yahweh Shema Shai, but it's all for your own benefits, man. That's what it's for. You see? Go ahead,
Yeah, it said Micah 4:5. For all people will walk, everyone in the name of his God, which is what? Idol.
Right. I believe in Buddha. I believe in Allah. You're going to die in Allah. You're going to die in Buddha. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead. It's going to be in vain, too. Because pretty much the idol is something worthless. It's vain.
It's not a power.
It said, for all people will walk, everyone in the name of his God, and we will walk in the name of the Lord Yahweh, our power forever and ever. You see? Going right back to that Judges, the 24th chapter. Lord willing, we get that, man. Because, hey, it's best for you to serve the true and living power, man. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahweh Shema Shai, man. But our people want to walk in idols, man, which do not profit them.
Yeah.
No, let me see something. 1 Samuel 12. This just came to mind. Let me see, can I find it? Yeah, this 1 Samuel 12 and I'm gonna start at 20. It said, and Samuel said unto the people, fear not. Pretty much when Israel wanted a king, It said, and Samuel said unto the people, fear not. You have done all this wickedness, yet turn not aside from following the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai, but serve the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai with all your heart, and turn you not aside, for then should you go after vain things. And what are the vain things? Idols, man. Something worthless, man. They can't help you in the time of trouble, man. They can't deliver you, man. So it said, and turn you not aside, for then should you go after vain things which cannot profit nor deliver, for they are vain, which are what? The worthless idols out here.
That's right.
And pretty much when the Lord come back, all the idols gonna be done away with, man. And that's the time, I'm waiting on, man. Where it be only one God in the earth, man. And that God is Yahweh Shema Shai, one power, man.
Talk to Musa.
Hey, can you get Isaiah 19:1?
Yeah, come on, I got that. It's Isaiah 19:1. And it says, the burden of Egypt. And what is the modern day Egypt? America. So now it's going to be a burden upon Babylon the Great. All right, it said, behold, the Lord Yahweh ride upon a swift cloud.
Wait, that swift cloud is a so-called UFO, a chariot.
Yeah.
Which is our salvation vehicles, man.
At the same time, remember he rode upon a swift cloud when he was in Egypt, you know, 1,000 years ago, right? And it says, and shall come into Egypt, right? And shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall what be moved in his presence.
Right, so the idols of Egypt should be moved in presence. So when the Lord comes back, and you're going to know that that's the Lord that created heaven and earth, created your dumb ass as well, man.
Right.
But this Egypt here is what? Babylon the Great, man.
That's right.
Which is what spiritually called Sodom and Egypt.
That's right.
Revelation. What it said, he come on a swift cloud. Ooh. Something swift means what? Something quickly. The Lord always say, what? Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast, which that has, man.
They got him to war with him.
You see? So the Lord's coming back fast. How we know? Look at the time. Time is speeding up. We in the latter days of January.
Already,
I still feel like we in 2020, guys.
Yeah.
You know?
Talk.
Time is speeding up for the elect's sake, man.
Yeah. And
then they push the slide. They push the doomsday clock, 90 seconds now. So hey, we at the end of
Hey,
this.
we moving, ain't I? We
You
moving,
know?
man. We moving.
Time, hey, a day feel like an hour, 8 hours.
Yeah.
You know, weeks feel like a day, months feel like a week, a year feel like a month.
Yeah.
This is the time we're living in, man. All praise to Yahweh Shai.
They're going to Peter's.
Yeah. The
Lord, days have not been short for the elect's sake.
Yep.
Shall no flesh be saved.
Yeah, the Lord say what? Pray for few days unto you. And that's what you see throughout the service of Yahweh Shai. We praying. We getting a little no rest till he make what his kingdom on praising the earth, man.
Ooh, that's beautiful.
You got it up.
And it says the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it.
Yep.
And I will set the Egyptians against Egyptians.
Yep.
Esau versus Esau.
Yep.
When you go into America, and then when you want to go into Russia, both Edomites. You know what I'm talking about? I'm saying they shall fight one against they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. Because what's the counsel that Esau said? That their house just can be continued forever. You know, they imagine that vain thing. You know what I'm talking about? Which going to the Karagma. So the Lord said, I will destroy the counsel thereof. See, they have a council. When you go into the city hall, I mean, you know, when you look on CNN, you know, you see all the governors and, you know, talking about the leaders of the certain country that get together at round table. They having what? They having a council. Going back to Psalms 83, they had to what? To keep us from being a nation. You see? And it says, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek the idols, and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to wizards. And Egypt will I give over to the land of a cruel Lord, and of a fierce king shall rule over them, said the Lord your host, the Lord Yahweh of hosts. Keep going.
No, that's the point. The point was at one.
Okay, come on, so
but you good. You read what's one more time?
Come. This is Romans 19:1. And it said the burden of Egypt.
Isaiah 19:1. Isaiah 19:1.
Yeah. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord Yahweh ride upon a swift cloud, and shall come into Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved out of his presence. I mean, it's like it be moved at his presence, and his heart and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst thereof.
Right. So this is Zechariah 14:9, and the Lord Yahweh shall be king over all the earth. In that day shall there be one Lord, and his name one. So in the kingdom of heaven, you're gonna know that it's only one true power, and all the heathens go bow down and worship him.
Yep.
But say every knee should bow to the name of Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai. You know, so
I gotta go real quick.
Go ahead.
This Revelation 22:10, and he said unto me, seal not the sayings of prophecy of this book, for the time is at hand. Remember, it was a point of time that he told Daniel what to seal the book until the end, right? But Yahweh Shai was able to what? Loose the seals. Because now what? The end has come. We're at the end, but what? The end is not yet. But we are in time that prophecy has been being manifest. You know, prophecy being fulfilled. Like what? Us right now. After 3 days and a half, what's going to happen? The spirit of life entered into us. And we became a living soul. Why? Because we are prophesying. You see, we have received the breath of life. So that's prophecy in itself. That's one of the seals itself has been loose. But it says, you got it right here, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
Right. So in other words, when in the words of the apostles, like the elders, if he can't get it, we move it on, man.
Come on.
You still want to be a nigga, go ahead. You still want to worship Jesus, says with Borgia, go ahead. You know? Well, Yakinan said, fuck you, bad our chances, man.
That's right.
You know, overseeing the salvation. Go ahead.
And it says, and he that is righteous, let him be righteous still, and he that is holy, let him be holy still.
Right. But the election had obtained and the rest were blinded, you know, at the end of the day. You know? So this is Jeremiah. What's that day now?
One more.
Okay.
And it said, behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to get every man according as his work shall be.
Right. So one thing about the Lord come back with rewards, man. So whatever you had done in your body, whether it be good or evil, you're going to receive a reward for it, man.
Yep.
We hoping we receive a good reward, which is what? Salvation.
That's right, brother.
You know? So this is Jeremiah 11. I'm going to start at 10.
Yeah.
They are turned back to the iniquities of their forefathers, which refused to hear my words. And they went after other gods. You see? Worship other gods. It said, and they went after other gods to serve them in the house of Israel and the house of Judah, and broken my covenant which I made with their fathers. It said, therefore, thus said the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they should not be able to escape, and though they should cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them.
Yep, exactly. Read it one more time, because you gotta instill this in them. So here one time, I ain't heard.
Yep.
Read it again.
Jeremiah 11:11. Therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh, behold, I will bring evil upon them.
What is evil? Hard times, bad times.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, he said upon them, not everybody, but upon them. Who? Those that don't fear the Lord.
Yep.
Those that not of the elect. Go ahead.
Which they should not be able to escape.
You ain't gonna be able to escape this. See, Jay gonna have a million ways to, to escape, but not one gonna what? Prevail. You see? And I'm trying to go this way. You assed out. Let me try to do this. You assed out. You can't escape the judgment of your high by Shemal Shah. But guess what? It's a way you can, but you have to what? You have to enter. You see, you have to go where? You have to enter to that straight gate. You know what I'm saying? This is what you have to enter the straight gate only to survive.
Hey, can I get something really quick?
Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 9 and 12 NLT. People can never predict when hard times may come.
Right. Oh, you can't?
Yeah.
Because you can have, just like in the world, Jake might have $100 today, but tomorrow he only got $3 because he ain't predicted what's going to happen. He had to pay for a tie. His kids needed something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't predict what's going to happen.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It said, like fish in a net or birds in a trap, people are caught by sudden tragedy.
Right. So that's why the Lord see that, and that's beautiful because the Lord had given us a heads up, thinking not strange concerning the private trial. You know what I'm saying? See, 2/3 don't know that. But the Lord have blessed up their mindset when something happens. Hey, don't think it's strange. Remember what you signed up for.
Yeah.
You know, because one way or another, we can't get around it. You know? You got it.
So going back to Jeremiah 11:11. So one thing about it, it's the Lord bringing the evil. He said, I create good, I create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things.
Ooh.
You see?
Yeah.
So it said, therefore, thus said the Lord Yahweh Shah, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they should not be able to escape. And though they should cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them.
Yeah. That's why he told me when Jeremiah, pray not for these people.
Yep.
Because they're going to be crying.
I got it right here.
Go ahead.
14. And therefore pray not thou for this people. So this is a commandment, from Yahweh Shah. When you see our hell finally break loose, you no need to ask if we in the time of Jacob trouble.
You going to know.
You going to know.
That's what the Apostle Tahar has said in one of his videos. You going to know we in Jacob trouble.
Yep.
You ain't going to have to tell nobody.
Yep.
You going to know.
You going to know. So the Lord said, what? Pray not thou for this people, neither lift up a cry or prayer for them, for I will not hear them in the time that they cry unto me for their trouble.
Yeah, because right now, you know how Jake be putting on Instagram and Facebook, pray for me, pray for my family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, in that day, no, sir. Ain't no prayers going to be put up because we're going to understand who is who in that day. You never trusted in the Lord. And we got that King David spirit. Don't I hate them that hate thee, O Lord? Because obviously you hate the Lord because what? You're not keeping his ways. You're not doing what pleasing him. Yep. So obviously you hate him.
Yeah, you serve only God. You know
what I'm saying? So no, we're not going to pray for you, nigga. Okay. Your ass going to get destroyed because you choose to do otherwise.
Yep.
When you had a chance to repent and come back, and start to rehearse the righteous acts, man, for the Lord to have mercy on you. Have faith in the Lord. Sacrifice certain things to show the Lord that you worthy. Go ahead.
You had quoted this earlier, but I'm going to bring it out.
Go ahead.
This 2 Ezra 16, I'm going to start at 17. Woe is me, who would deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, what should I do when these evils should come?
Right. See, that was your click. That's right there. That's why I let you read the whole thing, because that's the clicker. What shall I do when these evils come? So what kind of person are you to be?
Yep.
When you understand and you know these things that's been to come to pass, because the Lord said his words are faithful and true, and he a man that he shall not lie. So what kind of person are you to be?
Yep.
What are you doing? You know what I'm talking about? To sure your salvation.
Yep.
What are you doing?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Because we know the Lord himself bringing the evil.
Woo.
You haven't been preparing yourself. What are you gonna do?
Right.
Right? It said, behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for admittance, for correction. For what? For you to turn back onto your true power. You have a small shot. But for all these things, that should not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges of correction. That's why the scripture said, but the whole head is sick, man. The jack with what? With rest, revert more and more.
Provoke more and more.
You see?
Yeah.
Because you seen the prophecies manifesting, the upwards of the people. Shit, hey, Memphis tonight.
They finna go down.
It's about to go down tonight. They talking about it, man.
It's all on Facebook, Instagram. If y'all don't know, it's finna go down in M-Town.
Yep, that's what they predicting.
It's a scary attack because niggas in Memphis know that they need their job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah, so it might not happen, but you know they just want to put aside because it's already going down in Atlanta.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it just really just tricking down from city to city to city to city, but we're not able to say devices, man.
Yeah.
So you gotta take the meat, you know what I'm saying, from the bones, man. You can receive it.
But shit, if it happened, it happened. A lot of people panicking, but the Southerners, you know.
Nah, but who gives a fuck?
We want it to happen, man.
You know what I'm saying? Who gives a fuck? You know. It is what it is. We still gonna keep teaching till the Lord, you know, commit otherwise.
Yeah, till the family what? It said the prudence to keep silence in that time because they know it's an evil time, you know.
But we ain't gonna be probably like IUIC or Shikari and be down there trying to prophesy in the midst of this shit. And I bet you, bro, it's feeling good outside. It feeling good outside, out. I bet they be down there. It feeling good outside, out. They finna be down there prophesying. You know they'll come out when it's cold. You hear me? They gonna be down there prophesying, like that's their nature. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just putting it on there, but that's their nature. Them going out prophesying in the midst of bullshit. Remember when Young Dolph had got killed? Shikari and what's going on out there? At the gas station.
Good.
You know what I'm saying? The same night he got killed, they was out there prophesying. You know what could have happened out there? And they out there in the midst of it. You know what I'm saying? That's their nature. But we're going to get on them. Let me get the precept out and we can end it on this out. This is Joshua 24:15. And if it seems evil to you to serve the Lord Yahweh, choose ye this day whom you will serve.
See, one thing about it, you got to choose a side, you know? And that's the time we're coming into. The RFID and playing McGrain and Rice. You got to choose the side, man. Either you going to serve Esau, Satan, the devil, and take his implantable grain of rice, the sea hill, or you're not gonna bend a knee.
Yeah.
You're gonna choose Yahweh Shema Shah. You got what? Choose you this day, life or death, man. So if it's seems evil unto you, go ahead.
It says, whether the gods which your father served that were on the other side of the flood.
And it's like, and we know if anybody take the sea hill, you're gonna suffer the consequences.
Yeah.
Which is what the second death, nuclear fire, man. So don't take it. Especially if you're a so-called Negro, Black, Hispanic, Latino, or Native American Indian, man.
That's right.
You know, because your power, your God is Yahweh Shema Shah. You telling the Lord that I serve him.
Right.
This is my master.
Right.
Right?
That's right.
My God is Esau, man. So the Lord gonna put you to death if you take that sea hill, man.
Man, the Lord gonna slap the shit out you, man.
So don't take it, man. No repentance, you know.
You're gonna bring your ass back to reality real quick.
Yeah, but you could say what? Those that loathe my loss and
while you had liberty,
right.
Death by just know it after death by pain, man.
Okay. Are you again for top? So
Yep, I got y'all. This is Joshua 24:15. And if it seems evil unto you to serve the Lord, choose you this day whom you will serve.
Right, Jay talking about it's boring. I made some of the Lord seem boring.
Right.
the fuck out of here. Go ahead.
Whether the gods which your father served that were on the other side of the flood, or the gods of the Amorites in whom the land ye dwell. But as for me and my house, we will serve the Lord Yahweh. You know, and that's it on that. That's playing to the, you know, to the bone now. We're gonna say Yahweh Shema Shah, man. You know?
Yeah. So you're gonna follow Yahweh Shah, Yahweh Shema Shah.
That's it.
You know?
That's the only way.
You got it.
We've been persuaded through the terror of the Lord to understand that's the only way out of here. You know, through the understanding by using the wisdom that He have given us, you know, with correction, you know. So, Lord willing, y'all brothers and sisters edified. You know, once again, we give all honor and glory and power to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. I want to say double honor to our elders and peace and blessings to the hope of the elect. Next time, Shalom, Papa Ball, and Baraka, man. Hey, DTA.